إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله عز وجل فقد فاز المتقون وأذكركم ونفسي بقول الله تبارك وتعالى الذين آمنوا وتطمئن قلوبهم بذكر الله ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With His divine support, we made it to another Friday. And that is a ni'mah. To reflect about the gift of life, the gift of time, the gift of opportunity. Our talk, our lesson today will focus on this ayah. What about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Are you afraid? What about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Are you in panic? What about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Are you confused? What about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? That's what Ibrahim alayhi salam said to his people when they were lost in the darkness of idol worshipping. And he said to them, you thought of so many things, but the only one you never think about is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قَالَ فَمَا ظَنُّكُمْ بِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. What do you think of the Lord of the universes? You have made things for yourself. You have made people for yourself. You have made places for yourself, but you forgot one thing, O my people. فَمَا ظَنُّكُمْ بِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. What are your thoughts about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And before we go into it, I just want to say Alhamdulillah for the ni'mah of brotherhood and sisterhood. Alhamdulillah for Islam. Whatever we go through in our life, just to remind us, are you healthy? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Do you have food to eat today? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Are you at peace or in peace in where you live? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam said that Man asbaha mu'afan fi jasadi aminan fi sirbi indahu qutu yawmi فَقَدْ حِيزَتْ لَهُ الدُّنْيَا بِحَذَافِيرِهَا. Any one of you who woke up and you found your entire body is healthy, your legs still moving, your arms, your eyes functioning, your organs, plus you have food to eat today, plus no war, no death, no conflict going around you. Anything else is a bonus. If you have these three, you are a king and you have what you need for life. Alhamdulillah for the ni'mah of brotherhood and sisterhood. But we learn from this, when some people walk in to visit the Imam in the hospital and they have been told you cannot visit him, only one person a day allowed. To remind us, as long as we have time, let us be for one another. Let us find out about one another, because a time will come we cannot even see one another anymore. This is what we learn from these problems, the global problems. But that doesn't matter. The Imam or the Ma'mum or the whole world doesn't matter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and only Him matters, because He is the only one who will always be with us and on our side. So the ayah we want to share today is just to focus on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to overcome the fear, the global fear. And the best, فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَهُ يُؤْمِنُونَ. If the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot make you believe, whose words can make us believe? So we go straight to the verses from the Quran in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَتَطْمَئِنُّ قُلُوبُهُمْ بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبُ. Those who believed and their hearts, their feelings, their emotions, and their existence will go into tranquility and peace simply by the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bidhikrillah, by the Quran, because the best way to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to read His book. We go back to the Quran and we will live in peace. Ala bidhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. Don't you know that only with the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your heart, you will be at peace and you will have peace from within. And no matter what dangerous things around you, you still live in peace and in calmness. Another ayah said, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ أَمْ عَلَى قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالُهَا. Don't they do tadabbur with the Quran or something wrong with their hearts? It means the Quran, the best way and the true way to deal with the Quran is not when we deal with it through our lips or our ears. Sometimes we love to listen to the Quran and we say, what a beautiful Qari, mashallah. And sometimes we become proud with our beautiful voice. This is a lip service. But when with the Quran, Allah said, after He said, how come you don't benefit from the Quran? Is there a padlock on your heart and it is closed? It means the Quran is talking to your heart and your true being. Or if that heart is locked and everything, we open our heart to it, very serious about it. But when we come to the Quran, we give it to our lips and to our ears. With that way, we cannot benefit from the Quran. Another ayah said, أَلَمْ تَعْلَمْ أَنَّ اللَّهَ لَهُ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَمَا لَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ مِن وَلِيٍّ وَلَا نَصِيرٍ. Don't you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the dominion, the one in control of the heaven and the earth? And don't you know that without Allah, you have no wali, you have no nasir. Wali is someone who will take care of your affairs in fully and fix them for you. That is a wali. Your guardian who is responsible for your well-being. Allah is the only one. And nasir is someone who will help you against what you are afraid of. And this ayah is telling us, you have enough knowledge to make you understand that no one can take care of your affairs or help you for what you want and against what you are afraid of except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It means all we have is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then the next ayah said, وَلِلَّهِ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَإِلَيْهِ يُرْجَعُ الْأَمْرُ كُلُّهُ فَاعْبُدْهُ وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَيْهِ. وَلِلَّهِ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Anything that is unknown, undiscovered, just like the virus we are dealing with today. We don't know it, we can see it, yet it makes the whole world dizzy. Unseen, invisible enemy to us, but to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, anything that is hidden from us, it is in His control. وَإِلَيْهِ يُرْجَعُ الْأَمْرُ كُلُّهُ. And all affairs, everything in the end of the day, Allah is the one who can sort it out. So any issue, let us dish it out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but there is a problem. What is that? فَعَبُدْهُ وَتَوَكَّلَ عَلَيْهِ. Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and then put your trust in Him. The problem is that we put our trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but we don't worship Him. Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do His will when you are afraid and when you are not afraid. When you are sick and when you are healthy. When you are young and fit and when you are old. When things go right or wrong, stay on the station of ibadah. And do not be frustrated, confused, and decline from the word إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Only you we worship and only from you for help. So we focus on fa'budhu wa tawakkal alayh. Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by all means. And then you can say with confidence, I put my trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to work very hard on that. Fa'budhu wa tawakkal alayh. And then this ayah. Alam tara anna Allah yasjudu lahu man fi samawati wa man fi al-ard. Wa-shams, wal-qamar, wal-nujum, wal-jibal, wal-shajar, wal-dawab, wa-kathirun min al-nas, wa-kathirun haqqa alayhi al-azab, wa man yuhin Allahu fama lahu min mukrim. Don't you know that? This ayah telling us to see where are we in the traffic of life. He said everything in this universe, whatever in the heaven, whoever in the heaven, whatever on earth, whoever on earth. And then he started counting, giving for example, the biggest one we can think of. Wa-shams is part of the universe. Yet Allah pointed out, because the sun is the strongest force that makes this universe function. With the energy, without it, nothing will function. He counted with that might, with the sun. Yet, it's submitted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Did you submit? And then, wal-qamar, submitted. The moon, submitted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Did you submit? Wal-nujum, and all the stars and the planets, submitted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Did you submit? Wal-jibal, all the mountains of the universe, of the earth, submitted. Did you submit? Wa-shajar, all the trees of the universe, submitted. Did you submit? And then he said, Wat-dawab, and everything that exists on earth. It means the words, the ants, and whatever is stepping on earth, and sometimes we don't even respect them, the ants. If this tiny creature has brain enough to submit to do the will of Allah, and we think we are scientists, we have a lot of knowledge, yet something we think doesn't have brain, submitted. And the words and whatnot, did you submit? And then he said, وَكَثِيرٌ مِنَ النَّاسِ. And many people did. Many people did submit. Did you submit? And then he said, but وَكَثِيرٌ حَقَّ عَلَيْهِ الْعَذَابِ. But for many people, not the sun, not the moon, not the stars, not the animals, not the trees, not the mountain, people, حَقَّ عَلَيْهِ الْعَذَابِ. The punishment is due for them. وَمَنْ يُهِنِ اللَّهُ فَمَا لَهُ مِنْ مُكْرِمٍ. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts someone down and humiliate them and knock them down and disgrace them, no one else can give them honor. And the only way for one to become humiliated is when submission is taken out of our system. If we don't submit, there is no way for us to get honor ever in our life. So this is for us to remember, all we have is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we have none but Him. Back to La ilaha illallah. Oh Allah, after all, you are the only one I have, and I will not submit to anything or anyone except you. So help us out. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن الحكيم وجعلنا وإياكم من الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله ثم الحمد لله الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Dear Muslim, to summarize, everything submitted, and many people did submit, did we submit? We need to answer this question, and the only way to prove it, فَعْبُدْهُ وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَيْهِ. Worship Allah and do what He wants, not what we want or anybody else. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم انتصر للمستضعفين في كل مكان، وعليك بالطغاة الظالمين فإنهم لا يجوزونك يا حي يا قيوم. اللهم اشف مرضانا وارحم موتانا واقض الدين عنا وعن المدينين وأقم الصلاة.